Its incredibly potent venom makes the Androctonus one of the most lethal scorpions in the world. It shares the arid African savanna with the monitor lizard, a daytime hunter. With long, sharp claws and extremely strong jaws, this is a predator to be reckoned with. The lizard's long, slit tongue, a sophisticated sensory organ, scans the ground for the scent of prey. Vulnerable in the late afternoon light, the Androctonus has ventured a distance from its burrow. It scrambles away, looking for cover. Monitors swallow their prey whole. This lizard will devour anything it's capable of gulping down. The lizard has detected a presence. Now, it's just a matter of stalking the scorpion. The scorpion is deadly, but it can't outmaneuver a predator this large and agile. Its only hope is to stop running and hide behind its camouflage. Evolved to perfectly blend into the background, the scorpion is rendered invisible. Only inches away, the lizard still can't make out its prey. But sometimes, even age-old survival methods crumble in the face of the right adversary. A muscular neck and strong jaws destroy all signs of life. The Androctonus is consumed whole, an unceremonious end to the life of a lethal scorpion. But the scorpion leaves a parting gift. The ingested venom courses through the lizard's blood to its nervous system. This reptile is rendered helplessly immobile for more than 12 hours. Scorpions are unapologetic survivors. How have they managed to thrive in some of the harshest places on Earth? Is it their elastic metabolism? Their arsenal of defense tactics? Or do they rely on an entirely different strategy? The scorpion is one of the most reviled creatures on Earth, a symbol of death since the earliest of times. For many people, scorpions can trigger a deep-seated primordial fear. Most of the fear centers around the telson, or stinger, that sits at the end of the scorpion tail. This single body part has horrified humans for centuries. And for good reason. The telson delivers the scorpion's venom, capable of killing prey and unlucky predators alike. The venom is a complex cocktail of proteins and neurotoxins specially designed to destroy. Once the stinger punctures the skin, the venom rushes through the circulatory system. For this victim, death comes quickly. The venom of some species is 100,000 times more lethal than cyanide. The base of the stinger contains a pair of glandular sacs that produce and store the venom. The sacs are controlled voluntarily, so the scorpion can regulate how much venom is injected with each sting. The stinger itself is a lot like a hypodermic needle. It's hollow and very, very sharp. It's also partly metallic. About 1/4 of the stinger is a blend of zinc, manganese, and iron. A pair of openings near the tip of the stinger delivers the venom. The slender brown scorpion is a far-reaching species, extending from the Americas to Western Africa. It's a medium-sized scorpion with a preference for the tropics. A red-rumped tarantula picks its way across the moist forest floor. It's a juvenile, too young to anticipate the dangers standing by. The slender pincers of a gracilis get to work, but the tiny pincers have their limit. This scorpion relies on its agile tail to deliver the death blow. The poison quickly takes effect, paralyzing some limbs, inducing small convulsions in others. Before long, the tarantula is dead. Using its versatile claws to position its dinner, the gracilis settles in for a long meal. Venom varies from species to species. One venom may be toxic to insects, another to mammals, another to crustaceans. Depending on habitat and the prey available, each species has evolved its own target-specific, trademark venom to survive. And some species don't rely much on their venom at all. If their venom is weak, a scorpion will often have evolved a thin tail and giant pincers for crushing prey. But small pincers and a thick tail full of venom raise the red flag. In the United States, the most dangerous species is the Arizona bark scorpion. This scorpion roams the arid, temperate areas of the American Southwest. If threatened, it will unleash a series of quick jabs with its tail. The venom is potent, shooting through the body like an electrical current. Of the more than 2,000 species of scorpions, fewer than 25 are lethal to humans. And of this group, only a small percentage of their attacks result in death. But it's a deceiving statistic. Despite the odds, scorpions still manage to kill thousands of human beings every year. The severity of the sting depends on the toxicity of the species and the size of the victim. The first effects of a sting are localized, with intense pain and tingling at the site of the hit. The more toxic the venom, the more dramatic the effects. The pain radiates into the body. The tongue and throat grow numb and begin to swell. The chest begins to tighten as the body struggles to fight the poison. A highly toxic venom will rip into the central nervous system. It brings convulsions, fever, and the potential of death. A fighter, a recluse, a killer. The scorpion triggers our most primitive fears, but still earns our respect. They've survived the test of time by brilliantly adapting their behavior and anatomy to accommodate all extremes. By blending a prehistoric simplicity with the nurturing skills of modern mammals, they've defied the odds and thrived. With a track record like theirs, scorpions could well last 100 million more years. Just a blink of an eye, or rather, a flick of the tail, for this remarkable species.